Peace, family. Happy full moon. Welcome to today's Adeka Day. I've got some videos up. If you have not had the opportunity to take a look and a listen to those, you definitely want to do that before tuning in to this Adeka Day. I shared an energy overview and shared a little bit more about the rare transits that are happening alongside this full moon in Leo, conjunctions and sextiles and all of that as above amazingness that is very much affecting us so below, and we have a very rare window to tap into some very powerful, potent energy that is supporting us with no retrogrades to create obstacles. So it's really high energy and full speed ahead type of vibration, and as a result, aligning with Leo energy. Citrine is a very powerful stone to align with the sun, fire energy, bringing in that abundance. And I'm using my Seven Souls of Ra collection and 3 of the pieces that I do that are with citrine that align with the solar plexus chakra. So whichever one resonates with you, take a pick. We've got the heart right here. It's for gridding, so it's got a flat back, so you can lay it right on your solar plexus for activation, balancing, etc. Then we've got the pendant, or you can use it as a keychain depending on how you choose to set it, and that just aligns you steady for your solar plexus. And then we've got the diamond type vibe over here. So we're also using Moonology cards. I usually use the Moonology decks for a deck a day when I do a deck a day on a full moon and a new moon. So in line with that, whichever resonates with you. Again, hopefully you've seen the other videos. I also posted up a bay leaf manifestation ritual that is very powerful to do during any new moon or full moon, depending on the details. They differ depending on if it's a new moon or a full moon. So the instructions are there for full moon. And again, given the transits that are happening right now, given this full moon energy, as well as no retrogrades for this period of time until the end of April, it's a very opportune time to tap into this manifestation power, to get things that you've been working on moving with a little bit more speed and a little bit more enthusiasm and a little bit more solar plexus go, using your will energy. So check those out. Definitely come back and then get your personal message to help you propel after getting all of the encouragement and motivation from the logistics shared in the previous videos. So after this, I'm also going to be doing an extended reading, so that will be posted up shortly afterwards. So, if you chose the heart, your message from Madam Moon is step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Find your true north. Think about what makes you uncomfortable because of how much you want it, because of how overwhelming it might feel that you know what it takes, especially if you see someone else doing it and you realize that it's something that you know you should be doing, but it's seemingly beyond you to imagine being that diligent or that disciplined or that successful. But if someone else is doing it, that's proof that it can be done again. And why not you? Especially if it is something that you feel deep down that you should be doing. It is really an opportune time for us all to start getting more comfortable with being uncomfortable. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. It doesn't happen within your comfort zone. So yes, it is safe and it is easy to stay in the comfort zone, but if you know that what you want is outside of that box that you've put yourself in, then you do have a very clear choice to make. And at that point, it really is a question of whether you really want it and how bad you really want it. And not really paying attention to what other people are doing, and really focusing on what you know you should be doing and how to do it. Pay attention to what other people are doing in regards to R&D, research and development, thinking about your competition. And when I think of competition, I don't even think of it in the sense of somebody's trying to take my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is enough in this world for everyone. This universe is so abundant. It is ever expanding, as are we. So we should never think that, you know, a market is saturated per se. At the end of the day, if you put everything into what it is that you want to do, there are going to be specific people that focus on what it is that you do, because no matter what, there is only one you. You are the absolutely only person that can do what it is that you want to do. And more than likely, that thing is outside of your comfort zone. So step out of it. This Leo energy, full moon energy, is so about that. It really is about spotlight, taking the shine, really letting your light permeate even brighter than you think that it's possible. And chances are it is brighter than you think possible. So give yourself the opportunity to live that. And again, especially with how supportive this energy is right now with the transits, with, you know, lack of retrogrades happening, you know, this year, which again, I won't go into detail because that is in the first video that I shared. So definitely check that out. Things can happen quickly, not even just about it's kind of a guarantee if you really put the effort in, but like it can move. Like this spring can be some serious budding for a lot of things, fruition for a lot of things, or harvesting for a lot of things if the work has already, you know, been implemented. Things are going to start moving exponentially if you take advantage of this very, very supportive energy. So it's outside of your comfort zone. If you chose the pendant or keychain, then your message is the energy is gaining momentum. It's literally what I was just saying in regards to if you've been putting the work in, that it could be harvest time. It's not just about planting seeds. It's not just about, you know, things happening slowly anymore, or watching something grow or hoping. Now it's like it's really gaining speed. This is about that exponential growth. This is about that quickness that this energy, that this as above energy is definitely supporting us for. When we think about momentum, that's also like a culmination that our full moon energy is all about. Something that's gaining light, gaining brightness. That's what's so aligning with this full moon in Leo as well, that it's about shining your light, really beaming that light the same way that that full moon lights up the night sky. So think about what you're doing, what your passion is, what you may have felt is taking too long. Timing is divine, first and foremost, and we're all, you know, trying to make peace with that, come to terms with that when we are impatient. But to see something like this, to know momentum, that it's like that snowball, you know, rolling down the hill that's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what's happening for that seed that you planted. That's what's happening for that dream. That's what's happening for that idea. And the longer you have put fruition energy into it, growing energy into it, the sooner you are going to be able to harvest that. That's what this is telling you, and that's what this energy is all about. So none of it has been in vain. It is all happening. This is like avalanche time. We've got Pluto return happening for the US on 2/22/22. Stay tuned for details on Ancestral Alchemy that is going to be gathering with myself and Cleesta Cotton so that we can talk about this ancestral alignment and talk about altars and talk about artistry and how channeling and downloading happens for us and for a lot of us in this energy, doing sacred service, doing this thing that is gaining momentum. So it is all kind of happening now, and it could not happen before now. Again, we're talking no retrogrades in the skies right now with our planets. In a rare year that every single planet has gone retrograde. So this is a really, really powerful window to just like full steam ahead. If you chose the diamond, your message is wow. Show the world the real you. I mean, could these cards be any more perfectly aligned, and especially with this energy? Like, I love when Like you ask spirit, you ask the moon, you ask nature, and they say ask and it is given. But these are very, very clear directives, perfectly aligned with this full moon in Leo that is about shining your light, that is about spotlight, that is about recognition, that is about things automatically like combustion, sun, fire energy, wands energy, wands as making magic happen. Like all of that is so aligned with this full moon. And it's time. This is show the world the real you. Energy gaining momentum, step outside of your comfort zone. It's like telling you even in order. First step, step outside of that comfort zone. Step, right? One step, that's all it takes. It's all we need to think about from one day to the next. Sometimes we overthink thinking about all the way there and wondering, how am I going to get there? You're going to get there one step at a time, especially if you just take that one step every single time, just that one step. The time is going to go and you'll be where you're supposed to be because you kept taking that one step. So you start with that and realize that it's with each step that creates the momentum, that creates that automatic going forward. And then you're ready. Then you're able to say, you know what? Look at all those steps that I took. Look at how ready this is. Look at how awesome this is. I did this. And now I want to share it. Now I want to show it. Sometimes we think that something's not ready. It's ready. It's ready. You're ready. Every single one of us watching this, listening to this is ready. We've been ready. Timing is divine. So it's really just about, again, harnessing the energy that is happening right now for us, not losing out, not missing out on this very supportive energy to make shit happen, which is why it's about stepping out of our comfort zone, allowing the momentum to happen, because we can stop this. We could block this for ourselves still, despite that celestial support. But to think about having that kind of celestial support where we can't blame it on a retrograde that's slowing things down for us, take advantage of that and show the world the real you. Let that energy gain the momentum that it's supposed to gain. And it is outside of your comfort zone. I promise you that, and you will not regret it. And it is going to transform you, and you are going to be living your passion and your purpose. You're going to understand your priorities so much clearer, and everything is going to fall into place. All of the questions that you have that may be stopping you from stepping outside of your comfort zone aren't even going to be issues once you're out of it, once you are showing the world the real you, once you have leaned into this momentum. So just lean into it. Let this light of yours shine. Do this thing that is so you, that only you can do. Okay? Extended reading coming up next. Have a beautiful full moon. I do say happy birthday to Pamela Coleman Smith. I speak your name. She is going to be featured and aligned in the extended reading, and I'm going to be asking for messages directly from her, as well as this moon energy and Venus and Mars with their conjunction, and Jupiter and Uranus with their sextile. So it's going to be a powerful reading. So I hope to see you right after this. And in the meantime, lest we forget, time to get back to natural. Peace.